What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Running with Friends. We're gonna change it up today. Today we're fighting with friends.
Yes, sir.
With the pride of Mesa, Arizona, Micky Scala, professional boxer, 12-1, first 17-year-old to ever sign with Mayweather Promotions. Now he's with Star Boxing. I'm gonna train with him in the ring. He's gonna run with me. Micky, thanks for spending some time with me today, brother.
Thanks for coming out.
All right, let's do it.
Go right in.
Help me, Lord. Oh yeah, that's easy. That's easy. I'm just gonna fall in. Woo! All right, I'm in. I'm in.
Yes, sir.
Look at, he did that so easy. All right, Micky,
Right.
What are we doing?
Okay, so we're just gonna keep it real simple. To start, we're gonna teach you a boxing stance.
Okay.
Are you right or left-handed?
That's a great question. I kick with my left. I shoot with my right. I throw with my right, but I right with my left. So,
Which one do you think has more power?
Right here.
Okay, we'll put that one in the back then. So we're gonna come about here. That's your strong base.
Okay.
You're gonna have your hands up.
All right.
Nice and tight, elbows tucked, perfect. Hey, look like you've done this before. In boxing, we start with our steps. So you go 6 inches with your front foot. You wanna bring about the same distance with your back foot.
Footwork is everything.
Footwork's everything. Then you start learning and implementing punches. So as you bring that front foot out, your jab's coming as well.
Okay.
Boom, and then you bring that back foot up.
Okay.
So you go nice and slow, jab, yep, perfect, perfect. Boom, and then, that's where it gets a little tricky. You gotta do the same thing back.
Backwards.
Yeah, as you step back, yeah, just like, yeah. Boom, yes, much better. And the 3 back, boom, 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 yes sir. My dad boxed, he coaches me now, and I grew up watching my brother fight, and I loved watching him fight. You know, I was such a fan of what came after being victorious as well, and it's like, I wanna do that for my family as well.
Yeah. That's amazing, bro. Like, my dad was our football coach, and I think part of the reason that we love football so much in my family is a family affair.
Yeah.
Everyone did it. Your dad did it, your grandfather did it, your brothers do it. It's just part of being a Briton.
Yeah.
And it sounds like part of being a Scala is being a fighter.
Yes, sir. That's what, yeah, that's that fighter's mentality is definitely like a Scala trait. And my dad, he grew up a fighter, and then he found a boxing gym and started training a little bit. My brother turned 8, and it went from fighting to training my brother. And I grew up in the gym. Me and my sister were probably 2-3 years old at Jean Lewis Boxing Gym.
Yeah.
When my brother's training. And my dad would have us there because my mom was doing school for nursing at night. So we just took our first steps in the gym, really. As time went on, it went from watching my brother do it to put the gloves on, let's box in the room. Yeah, then it turned into me fighting on my own. Had my first fight at 8 years old. And I've came every day to the boxing gym with my dad, where it's almost 7-day-a-week thing. And it's something that like I never want stripped from me or my life, because those moments have grown me as an individual so much.
Yeah.
And like, that's something that I'm so thankful for in my life, is being able to have a good relationship with my dad. And you know, my mom's so supportive of it. She was cooking meals at tournaments, and my sister's my biggest fan at these fights as well. And her husband comes to these fights now, so he's introduced to the life. My brother, again, loves boxing. So he, like, we're all just like living this world that we've always once like dreamed of.
Yeah.
And like I said, it's something that I want to experience every day of my life, and I want to do everything I can to make it that way.
I need the greatest boxing movie of all time. From the mind of Micky
You know what's
Scala.
funny is I watched it literally last night, but Southpaw is a phenomenal
Jake
boxing
Gyllenhaal?
movie. It's a great movie. But other than that, I grew up watching Rocky. My brother watched Rocky before every one of his fights, so.
How about Cinderella Man?
Not familiar. I gotta be familiar.
Dude, you need to
The name doesn't ring a...
reevaluate your life choices and watch Cinderella Man.
All right, go ahead. I'll go do that.
All right.
What comes off of that jab is the right hand. Pivot the foot. You don't wanna like lift it, like pick it up.
Yeah.
You just wanna turn that foot. One, you can throw it there without even moving.
Yeah.
So 1, slow, 2, slow. So 1, 2, perfect. Ready, 1, 2. every shot you gotta think of as setting up your next one.
Okay.
So your jab is kind of popping out there, boom. And then the next one that's gonna come that I'll show you is that left hook. If you do it right, it's gonna hurt a lot more, you know?
That's the idea.
I mean,
make them hurt.
That's what you gotta do.
Make them rue the day they got in the ring with Micky Scala.
Yes, sir. I would say Tommy Hearns is probably my biggest inspiration.
Why?
Because he's built like me, like tall, lengthy fighter, great jab, but he could let him go when he needed to. So that's something that I would love to replicate in the ring. So let's try just the hook real quick, nice and slow. Boom, okay. Nice and easy, because you're gonna take my hand off with all that power.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Boom, yep, and then remember that little pivot. Slight pivot. Boom, yep, nice and slow. 1, 2, yes sir, 3, money. And then you're gonna bring it right back, yep. So 1, 2, 3, yes sir. And then that's your last kill shot. You go nice and slow, 1, 2, 3, keep the hand up. And you're coming right hand. Boom, keep that hand up.
Oh yeah. Ah, I'm learning.
Nice and slow, nice and slow.
Feeling dangerous.
Feeling
I'm
dangerous.
feeling real dangerous.
That's doing pretty good. 3 steps, nice, nice, nice. We'll go back, 1, 2, 3. Yes sir, we're gonna jab. 1, 2, yep, 3, 1, 2. Yes sir. Nice and easy, we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Dude, that was dope, bro. That was dope.
Yeah, I feel like this,
Learned a lot. I feel like I can take on Micky right now.
yeah, I think he's ready. I don't know, let him know, let him know.
A common bond,
Yeah.
something that unites you to a specific mission, it brings you together. That's why the journey's so special.
Yeah.
Because as you chase it, you're chasing it with people that you love. That's why winning tastes so good, but that's also why losing hurts so bad.
Yes, sir.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah, no, exactly. Like I said, I'm coming off my first loss and someone nearly taking away what I've worked for my entire life. Of course, I'm gonna fight again. But, you know, to let someone who I believe is not on my level show me that it can be taken from me, it hurt for a little bit, you know? And it's like, I need to get right, because if I don't want this to happen again, you know, I need to make the right adjustments, just become better as a fighter, as a person.
Yeah.
And like you
Do you
said,
think he beat you, or do you think Micky beat you?
in that fight, I beat myself.
So what's the lesson? If you had to have one lesson going into your next fight?
Again, that'd be listen to my dad. Yeah. I got caught up a little bit. There's so many outside voices going into the second round. My dad just said, box this guy, you know. We're so skilled, the knockout's gonna come. And I feel like just the first round just went so smooth, in my opinion, to where I was like, man, I can just walk through anything this guy has for me. And unfortunately, I was on the wrong side of things when it came to that second round. And boxing is, you have one night, and that one night can change a lot of things. And I know when I do return in the ring, I'll be able to, you know, surpass what happened. That little hiccup,
Amen.
that little hiccup in time, you'll be able to look back on my career and be like, most people won't even remember it, right? But that takes me winning and beating some people. So I just gotta make right with my fight in the next one and just be smart. And again, listen to my dad, because man, the one time I didn't in my entire life, I paid for it.
Isn't it crazy? Dads are always right, man.
Hey, dads are always right. I'm gonna give it to you. I'll give it to you.
If it didn't kill you, and it didn't kill you, it'll make you better if you
Yeah.
got the humility to accept it and learn from it. And it sounds like you do, bro.
Yeah.
Where's the biggest place you ever fought?
The Sun Stadium.
Sun Stadium?
Yeah.
You're kidding.
It was right before David Benavidez and Jose Benavidez. They went out, so it was packed.
Yeah.
And then I got to walk out.
Dude, what was that like,
It was
man?
dope, it was dope. They were like Mesa, Arizona, you know, like just one, you're from Arizona, so everyone's cheering. That was the first time I experienced like
Being a
boos,
rival?
booed so hard.
Yeah.
They booed that guy so hard. But I'm like, man, you guys are charging this guy up. Like, I gotta
Yeah,
fight this
yeah.
guy, you know what I mean?
You're giving him extra motivation.
Exactly.
You're a warrior, man. You're a fighter. You got to face your fears every day getting in that ring. But if you were going to give me or anybody who's facing their fears, facing a challenge, adversity, what would you tell me on this journey to trying to run a marathon and trying to inspire others?
aspects of running a marathon, I say just do it. You know, like you're gonna have so much trouble. It's gonna be a hard battle, because that's a long time running, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And anything in life, I feel like it's important for people to just do things they say they want to do or are going to do.
Yeah.
You know, no matter the result, you know, no matter what it is, just give your best foot forward and know you put your best foot forward, and that goes a long way. Like you were talking about, in the aspect of like just doing things and, you know, just being proud of taking that step forward.
Yeah.
Boxing has taken me so many places with my family, and I've experienced so many different states, you know, fights, the good and the bad now. And I've been to enjoy all that stuff with my family. So I'm excited to continue,
Yeah.
you know, what I got going on.
Yeah.
And build from it and experience just more things in life.
Amen, man. Has there ever been a fight where, I mean, you're a fighter, so like you don't get nervous, you don't get scared, but like, where you're like, dang, I'm fighting this guy. You know what I mean? And like,
you know, I fought at the Cosmopolitan, and I fought a guy that was 3-1, but his blemish was a disqualification. So he was a 3-0 guy, basically.
okay.
I was 4-0 at the time, and I'm like, all right, like we're basically putting up our O against O.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
somebody's
Like,
losing or no.
yes, sir. And I fought probably one of my best fights, like just getting in there comfort-wise, you know, skill-wise, and I was able to stop him in the second round. And
Amen.
and I just, you know, just felt good going into it. That lead up also helped me like build up in the meantime, like, all right, like I gotta be on my P's and Q's.
Yeah.
Because one mistake, you know, can cost you.
Yeah, confidence doesn't come from arrogance as much as it comes from preparation,
Yeah.
right? And if you prepare the right way and you cross your T's, dot your I's,
Sir.
it doesn't matter who you're fighting. I'm sure you go in there as confident as anyone,
Yeah.
right? Because you know you put in the work.
Exactly.
Amen.
That's what you gotta do with anybody and everybody, right? You gotta just train your heart out, you know, put the time in, no stone unturned, and give it your best when you're in that ring.
Hey, well, you got a new fan
Sir.
in me and in the Daily
Thanks, sir.
Lead, brother. Micky Scala, everybody, the pride of Mesa, Arizona. The best is yet to come in his boxing career.
Sir.
Go give him a follow at Micky Scala on Instagram.
Sir.
You'll love what you see.
Thank you.